Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Titans carry both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get it. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And plenty of hang time on this one. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. To the air, Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And they get this down literally to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
It's a screen play to Warner. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt.
Will line up for the two-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second and 10 now. Ward. Connecting on the slant. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
36 yards.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
70, Timberwolves. Go street.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Check. Hurt. Ready?
They get to Pollard from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling my running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
19, Tiger, 19.
He lost the football. And the Saints get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud on first and 10. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Here they're going to throw out of the gun. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Looking to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to have set this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
All right.
Here he is to throw. Catch made. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Toss play, short side. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. It's a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Right there, hurt. Good, alert.
This is Spears heading left. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this 4th down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Bryce Beringer, the one to send it away. He's got it at the 24. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Level swap.
He'll look to throw it. Caught by one out of the backfield. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 strike. 19. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
First throw of overtime. Finds him on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19, 70, 70, 70 Lions.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
18, 5 here. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
4th down, here's Ward. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ward. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Headed right through the middle of the field. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead in this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Buffalo 18.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
23, Saints 17.
The challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's his turn in overtime. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
All right.
Here's Stroud again. Oh, big interception here. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10.
They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game, a way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from New Orleans.